What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiara, and I am back with another video. And I know I'm wearing the same thing. I'm recording on the same day. Y'all know how it is. This video is going to be about the movie The Menu. This was the second movie that I got a chance to watch in the weekend, because I watched a movie on Saturday, and then Sunday morning me and my mom actually watched this one. It's called The Menu. It had just started streaming on HBO Max. It had just started streaming on HBO Max, so I'm like, yes, so.
Pause, y'all. This is y'all spoiler warning right now. Pause.
This movie it gave me, when I tell you, I can't even tell you what it gave me. It kind of reminded me of Saw a little bit, like how the punishments, like people are getting punished based off of what they've done, but it's not the same. It's not as much blood, it's not as much gore, it's not as much creepy doll, I guess. So I'm gonna try to tone this down as much as I can without sounding loony. It starts with a man and a woman getting on this private boat to an island with, I think, four other groups of people. This place, you gotta pay like $1,500. I think it's $1,500 or $2,500 for the experience. And this is a set of, I guess, a set of two. Like, depending on how many you want to bring, you need to match their number. So, guy and this girl, they get on this boat, and it's also a foodie, like a Guy Fieri type person, or just a random rich couple who just like spending money. They got it, so they gonna spend it. A food critic and some financial people, I guess, who put in the money towards businesses to fund their business, I guess. They get on the boat, they get served this oyster with yellow caviar on there. Not finna get too deep into the foods because it's not about the food. They get to the island. They walk on the beach. They like, oh, that man's finna catch our dinner, basically. This is gonna be like a 5-course meal. But the food is so small. Like, this is not even gonna fill a third or a fourth of your stomach. Like, this is nothing, right? They go in, they have a seat. The kitchen, like, everybody's uniform, everybody's precise. And I'm gonna call this girl, she the head lady. Like, I can't explain who she is, but she basically makes sure everything is in order. So she lead them into their quarters. It looked like military style. Like, the beds are right next to each other. The shower and the toilet, there's no separate rooms. Everything's in this one room. The bed, the shower, and the toilet are all in one room, which is kind of weird. I'm like, I know you not, because she's talking about we gonna hunt our own food. We gonna gather. We're gonna do all this, right? Which is all a lie. Come to find out, it's all a lie. It's just making them think they can do all this stuff, right? So they go to the dining room. They sit down. We finally get a chance to meet the chef. He's very mean looking and all that. So he introduces himself. There's a random woman in the corner just drinking wine. So yeah. First course comes out. It's basically scallop on a very decorated rock, right? No, I'm gonna say Basically, a scallion on a very decorative rock. You only eat the scallion, but I guess you can eat the plants too. The dude with the dude on the table at the beginning with the girl, he's just too into it. The critic is doing too much critiquing. The foodie just eating, and the boys who finance the stuff, I ain't gonna be going in order because I really forgot what dish came when. Then there was oh my god, I really can't remember which dishes came when, but I know another dish was basically sauces with no bread, and this restaurant is known for their bread, so it was just the dips. So they all got dips, and they thought it was a joke, and I'm like, okay, now for real, where's the bread? Then with the table with the dudes that with the money and stuff, they was like, they want to pull the like, just give us some bread. We won't tell nobody. The one was like, nope. He was like, do you say no to me? I'm like, in my head, like, yes, I said no. What you gonna do about it? He was like, and he gonna pull the, you know who we are, right? Card. I was like, yes, I do know who you are, and you still ain't getting no bread. Like, stop playing with me. And he was like, we can have this place closed down by tomorrow morning. I said, baby, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, sir. And so, all that. Then there was another meal called Memories, where it was a piece of chicken thigh on a telephone cord with a pair of scissors in it. And yeah. And he basically told, because that dish was based off his childhood. It was a Taco Tuesday. His daddy came home drunk, strangled his mom with a telephone cord, and the only way that he could get his daddy to stop was to stab him in the thigh with a pair of scissors. Therefore, telephone cord, thigh, the chicken thigh, the scissors. Taco Tuesday. So they ate it, and it came on tortillas. But these tortillas had like pictures on them that was personalized for each table. Like the guy that was so upset with the chef, he was taking pictures when the woman specifically said at the beginning of before anybody started eating, don't take pictures, prohibited, no pictures. He just taking pictures like she ain't said nothing. So final picture, like they was taking pictures of him taking pictures and put it on the tortilla, and he was like, oh my god, the chef's gonna hate me. One table was a picture of the rich couple. The guy was on a date with a woman that was not his wife, and she was like, who the woman? He like, oh no. Another table was the money guys, the guys who fund restaurants and stuff, was a picture of forged checks that they was sending to they was forging checks to themselves, because they were basically stealing the company's money, right? Wiring money to themselves, stealing money from the company. Another table where the tortillas had the food critic. It had pictures of restaurants that she had shut down because of her too precise. Like she didn't. Her critiques were shutting down companies. So, and another one, the table with the foodie guy, the Guy Fieri type guy, had a picture of his role as Calling Dr. Sunshine or something. He was an actor on Calling Dr. Sunshine, and it basically made fun of chefs, I guess. Next meal was trying to think. Next meal was actually a presentation where a sous chef and falls back, like it was perfectly placed. He was on a tarp, and the meal was his bone marrow. Like, excuse me, I'm not eating that. Like, these people were willing to off themselves for this man. Like, no thank you. That man offed himself. Bang, fell back, boom, done, right? So the people pick him up, he leave. And the guy, the crazy guy who's so into the food, he just like, oh my God, that was amazing. Ooh, this food's so good. The only person who was six was the girl that came with him. We find out later in the movie that she's in. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I'm sorry. Y'all should understand by now. This is spoiler. Anyway, the only person who got sense in this whole movie is the girl that is with the guy, Tyler. That's the guy's name. She the only one who got sense because one, she's a last minute, like he brought her last minute because he didn't want to miss out on the opportunity. He knew that people was not going to live through the rest of this evening. And he brought her just to be selfish, just to make sure he didn't miss out on this opportunity, right? So she didn't know. She didn't know she was basically sacrificed. So the chef was like, you know so much about my food. You know everything. You know all this. Cook me something. Put him on the spot. This man knows everything about food, how to prepare all this, but don't know how to put it into work. So he cooks this terrible food. The chef, I think, basically told Tyler to go end himself because he disappears off screen and never to be seen again. So we end up finding himself, and I didn't really care too much about him anyway, so everything make no never mind me. Then the husband gets the rich family, the rich couple, the husband get his finger chopped off for whatever reason. I don't remember why, because he wanted to leave and they wouldn't let him leave. So he was like, I'll handle this. And the woman was like, which hand you want to handle it with? And they chose for him. Left hand ring finger. And as soon as he cut it off, the ring finger just slid on off. What's next? They go outside. Actually, no, this is before the Tyler himself. They go outside and the chef like, you got a 45-second head start to escape the island. And if you escape, you can leave. You can go. Bye. So, everybody come back. What else? Everybody come back. Then the chef, he gets upset because the one who I told her, she the only one who got sense, her name is Margot. It's not really, that's a fake name. I can't remember her real name. I think it was Erin or something. The chef was like, you ain't touched your food. Why? She was like, I don't want it. And he was like, this is very insulting. You're not even supposed to be here. You messed up the whole night, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then Tyler getting all mad because the chef always talking to her. I'm like, Tyler, go somewhere and sit down. So towards the end of the movie, the chef and Margot get close, and the chef asks Margot, go get the bin for the ice cream. He goes to get the bin. She goes to what we think is the bin. I think the bin was like in a shed or something. She bypassed the shed, be nosy, go in his house where we find a exact replica of his restaurant in his house. And the woman was basically following her. She was like, you ain't supposed to be in here. Why are you in here? So she was like, you ain't gonna replace me. And she was about to kill Margot. And Margot stabbed her neck and was like, he didn't tell me about no barrel. He didn't tell me about the barrel. I never forget. Then that's her. And then Margot goes in this special room, basically a room where all of the chef's accomplishments are. And there's one picture where he's genuinely happy, and that's when he first starts out making a cheeseburger. So she was like, ding, makes sense, right? So she was like, I'm gonna get this man to make me a burger. That's the reason why I haven't eaten anything here, because ain't nothing worth eating. I just want a regular cheeseburger. So the chef make her a nice cheeseburger, and he charged her $9.95. She eat one bite and she was like, ooh, well, that's a cheeseburger. And he was like, yes, it is. And she was like, well, I guess my eyes are too big for my stomach. I'm full. Can I get this to go? She found a loophole. He give her a to-go bag with the burger in there and the fries. And she gave her the $10 and she left. No strings attached. She left. Boom, boom, boom. And then she looked back and the people like, get out of here, girl. Don't go. Like, bye. Like, you getting out of here. Get out of here. Then soon as she get on that boat and leave, the chef does a dessert, the final meal, which is marshmallows. S'mores. I'm sorry, s'mores. And the staff sprinkle graham crackers on the floor. They put the marshmallow vests on the people, on the guests, and put like a chocolate hat on there. And so he grabbed a piece of hot coal out the oven, drop it, whole place. Oh, this wine on the floor too. It's wine on the floor. He dropped the coal, the restaurant burst into flames, and everybody dies. Everybody dies except for Margot in this situation. That man was weird. That chef, weird. I don't think he wanted to be a chef no more. He took everybody down with him. That's it. That's all I got. If you like this review and you want to see it, what? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, because I know y'all want to support your girl. And like I always say, I will see y'all in the next